students, let us learn about the topic which is in human resource management, that is recruitment and selection. What is recruitment and selection? This is the process in which we are trying to find out the right person for the right job. This topic is such which is used and it is very important in everyone's life, right? After the completion of every course, after the completion of their studies, they have to go through these phases, and for that let us see what is going in there. In this course which we have to see right now, the objectives will be, we are going to learn about what is recruitment, its importance and influence in factors and its resources and the selection. We are trying to explore the steps involved in both the processes and highlight their methods and the difference between the recruitment and selection. First of all, what is recruitment? Before going to the definitions of the recruitment, let us see first of all what recruitment is. Recruitment is actually attracting potential candidates. What are all the candidates which we have? We are going to attract them for our process, that is recruitment. So we are calling them to get applications for a particular job, and we are trying to create a talent pool. That means out of the total population of the people who are going for the jobs, we are going to have a recruitment policy for them, and it is a positive process. Recruitment is a positive process only because that we are going to encourage the people for the job. Now let us see two definitions which will make it more clear for us. One person, that is Edwin P. Filippo, it is defining recruitment as recruitment is a process of searching the employees and stimulating them to apply for the jobs in an organization. And second one is Campner. The Campner defines recruitment as recruitment is the first stage in the process of it continues with the selection and ceases with the placement. That means first of all we are going to recruit, then we are going to select, and at last we are going to place the people within the particular job. After this, let us see what is the purpose or the importance of this recruitment. The main purpose of recruitment is to make job analysis, job description and job specification for a particular job, and it is we have to increase the job pool of job candidates at a minimum cost. That is the main thing in it, that we are not going to put more costs for the organization. We are trying to minimize the costs for the organization so that they will recruit the people from different nook and cranny of the places. Then it also helps us the success rate of the organization in the people, and in which we select and reduce the number of visible, underqualified or job applications. Then after that, it also recruitment helps us that the probability that job applicants once recruited, selected, will leave the organization only after a short period of time. That means the attrition rate or the retention of the employees within the organization shouldn't be less. That means the profitability, whether the employee is going to stay in the organization or it will leave within the short span of time. So recruitment helps us here. And it also helps us to meet the organization's legal as well as social goals. And it also helps us to identify and prepare potential job applications will be appropriate for the people who are ready for the work. Then it also increases the organizational as well as individual goals, both that is short term as well as the long term. It also tries to evaluate the effectiveness of the various recruitment techniques and sources of all types of job applications. Then, after moving ahead, let us see what are the different factors which are going to influence the recruitment. Those factors are internal factors and external factors. In internal factors, this is also called endogenous factors. What are those endogenous factors? Endogenous factors are such factors which are within the organization or internal factors, or sometimes we can call them as controllable factors, which the organization is having a control on them. Among them, first of all, we have recruitment policy, what the policy of the company is, how they are going to recruit the people for the different jobs. Then size of the organization, whether the size of the organization is big, small, medium, it depends, the recruitment policy depends on that. Then human source planning. What are all the demand and supply is there? We have to check, and accordingly we are going to plan for our employees. Then cost of recruitment. How we are going to pay? What will be the salary? What will be the CTC for the company? That all is defined in that. And then growth and expansion of the employees. These were all the internal factors. Now let us see the external factors. Among external factors, these are also called uncontrollable factors which are outside the organization. And among them, we have first of all supply and demand. Demand of employees or the supply of employees. Second one, what is the labor market in which it is not in our organization's control. That is outside the organization. What are the availability of the employees? Then image and goodwill. What is the goodwill and image of company is one side, but what people are thinking about your organization, that is also considered as the external factor. Then socio, legal and political environment of the place where we are going for the recruitment. Then employment. Unemployment, what is unemployment? What is the rate of unemployment? All these things are considered within the external factors. And finally, the competitors. What are competitors? Competitors are the people who are having the same line of the organization, how they are going to recruit the people, how they are paying the people within the same line. Okay. Then after that, we have to learn about source of recruitment. When we are going to recruit the employees for the organization, we are usually having two sources of recruitment. One is internal source, that is within the company. Another one is external source, that means outside the company. Let us see now what comes within the company, that's internal source, and what is external source. In internal source, first of all, we have present employee. That means the employee which are already working within the organization, let us transfer them or we are going to promote them, by which we are going to filling the post which is required for the organization. Next one, it is employee referrals. That means some employee is going to refer someone or some other employee for the particular post, or some another one is former employees. Former employees means already the people who were working within the organization, now they will be called upon again, or certain expansion is given within their job, or some previous applicants. That means the old recruitment which has already done at a particular time. Some people which were called and some people which were not called. Let us see among them and let us call them again within that very list. Now we will move ahead and let us see the external sources. Within the external sources, we have professional or trade associations. Professional or trade associations are the third parties usually, where from we are going to take our employees. Second one is among the external factor sources, that is advertisement. Usually you might have seen within the newspapers, on the print media, or you are watching over the internet, certain prompts are coming in which the advertisement will be there. Then employment exchange, that is usually with the government. They are having different employment exchange. Whenever it is required, they will select or they will ask the people who have already get enrolled within those employment exchange. Then campus recruitment. And campus recruitment, if we see that many companies, they are going to different institutions, for example IITs, IIMs, where from they will select the employees, the people for the job. And then next we have walk-ins, write-ins and talk-ins. What is that? Walk-in is like an interview. There usually you might have found on the newspapers that walk-in is going to happen in an institution. There we have to go, a person coming from some other place, they are going there and have face the interview and qualify, or they are going to get selected within that very walk-ins. Then we have consultants. Consultants are third parties which are going to recruit the people for the company as an organization, which are going to select the different people from different places and going to provide them the jobs. Then contractors. Contractors are like, we can say, the commission agents. They are going to select the different employees. Not select, they are recruiting. They are shortlisting the employees for the organization for the further process of getting selected. Moving ahead, some other different parts of external sources are displaced persons. Displaced persons Then radio and television, these are also acquisition and mergers. Acquisition and mergers, some companies are acquired or some companies are merged with the other companies. The employees already working within the company, they will be selected for the other company which has been acquired or merged. Then competitors, and likewise we have e-recruiting. E-recruiting is electronic recruiting, by which usually we will find the mails are coming to our prompt on the internet, in which different sites are providing. For example, Naukri.com or LinkedIn is there. They are providing the different job sources by which we are going to provide the employment to different people. Thank you.